What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. You guys know what time it is. It's time to hop back in and surviving the game as a barbarian. So we're about to go and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, want to take support any further, Patreon link is in the description below. Also join the Talk Game membership and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or go live on each channel. So let's go and get into it, man. What are you going to do now? Oh no, like I ain't scared of nothing. Nothing. To jump to the conclusion, I wasn't cut thanks to Steel Hide. However, enough, let's stop now. What do you mean? I can still fight. I know, but there's no point in doing that anymore. Am I not qualified? Quite the contrary. Although she wasn't flawless, she made me bleed while I was in giant mode. She's more than qualified. The only problem is that the party will have to rely heavily on melee damage. Then can I tag along on the next trip? Can you give me some time to think? Of course I can. Is 1 minute good enough? 1 minute is too short. How about 3? I can wait for 3 minutes. I'm a very patient person, as you already know. Look, I can even hold my breath for a long time. God, Leonard. Leonard definitely has a lot of potential for growth. Although she may lack a bit at the moment, but considering the fact that I must run at least 2 parties from floor 6 and above. Anar, speak. I look forward to working with you. Which means it is as you think. Anar, second daughter, Fenelon. Passes the test. Shout out to Anar, man. Only the mage is left to recruit now. Misha and Anar must raise their adventurer tiers as soon as they can. After the decision, Anar went to the elder's tent to take her belongings. Wait for me at the gate while I headed to the gate. Bjorn, son of Yandel. Karen, son of Tarson. It's nice to see you. What brings you here? I'm going back to my place after visiting the shaman. Thee must have some downtime. I was on my way to train some young warriors. What do you say? They'll be delighted to see you, young warriors. I would have declined it under normal circumstances. I'm now seriously considering becoming a chieftain. I think we should. It's a great opportunity to gain some popularity. Sure, I'll come with you. Everyone answer me. Humans, oh Lord, heart, protect. Oh Jesus. I think we've created a monster. It was more like a cult gathering than a training session, but their chances of survival just went up drastically. Although the lecture on hunting plunderers that followed was a bit overboard. I'm only going to get a human knight companion. If they show their true colors, I will crush their heads. The world will actually be better. I will be a better place without those bastards anyway. I did not stop him. I was then introduced to the stage. He is the great warrior, Bjorn, son of Yandel. What should I tell them? Pray. I don't know. Well, what should you tell him? He's not great with speeches. I know it's because of Karen's speech, but I feel so determined all of a sudden. I suppose I am a barbarian at heart. Not Behella. They are my kinsmen. By the vision recording device first with your income. That will help you greatly if you're framed for act of plundering. Now answer me. A good plunderer is a dead plunderer. The Adventurers Guild is not trustworthy. What do you say when you meet a Hans in the labyrinth? Bugger off, get lost. You want, bro? Hans be catching a bad rap. Great work. I am so proud of us barbarians. Then I suddenly felt chills down my spine. The chieftain? Oh, great. Air of hostility. It can be used outside. Who goes there? Bjorn, son of Yandel. The guild has been reaching out to me frequently as of late. It's because of you. Explain yourself before I decide what to do with you. Chieftain. You're teaching them to kill humans to make money instead of monsters. Do you honestly think that's the right thing to do as a warrior? I did not see this coming, but I regained my composure instantly. There is only one way out of this. This was supposed to be your job, chieftain. Interesting answer. Elaborate. It is? As I said, chieftain, do you even know how many barbarians die at the labyrinth each month? You cannot become a true warrior if you fear death. You know this. Only those that survive become mighty warriors. Only those that survive become mighty warriors. That's right. You are living proof. Isn't wrong, to be fair. However, half of us died during the first adventure. Then half of the remainder next month, about 6 months after the ceremony. The rest of them, 90% of barbarians die. You can't call this ridiculous pattern survival of the fittest. Tell me, chieftain, did so many of us die like this when you first became a warrior? No. Did you think more of us die because we're weaker than humans? Is that what you're claiming? No. There are monsters disguised as humans in the labyrinth. They treat us like goblins. Why? Because mages want our hearts. No. Because you did nothing about it. He lied. You should have at least warned us against the dangers. About what monsters are lurking inside the labyrinth. About what we need to do in preparation. You should have told us that so we know what to expect. A mature warrior must face the challenges inside the labyrinth on their own. That is a tradition that has lasted for generations. I can't change that. Take a good look at our tribe, chieftain. We're not warriors in the labyrinth. We are prey. Is that a tradition our ancestors passed down to us? Calm down. I would have at least brought each of them a pair of leather boots. Bjorn, son of Yandel. Crap, did I cross a line? What are you trying to say to me? I guess he has nothing to say in his defense, but still can't hold his anger in. If you have no intention of doing a good job, I will do it. Oh shit. As the chieftain, for me, and for the barbarians. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Bro, he beat us black and blue. Good God. We didn't even know what happened. He beat us so bad. Lord Jesus. I mean, I knew we were weaker, but damn. Isn't this the chieftain's tent? What happened? Oh. After I made the ambitious statement, the chieftain remained silent for some time. And then, he just swung his axe. he beat the dog shit out of us. Almost became the man that was standing next to me at the ritual. I immediately fought back, but was honestly no match for him. Yeah, he beat the dog shit out of us. Although I'm pretty sure I landed at least one punch on his face, except I took a hit right away and got knocked out. You're awake. Chieftain, your nose. You're in much worse shape. Has your anger subsided? I was never angry. Then why? I just felt like whooping your arrogant ass. That's what you call getting upset, chieftain. Who would behead someone else otherwise? Do you really want to become the chieftain? Of course. You are clearly different from other warriors. Others wanted to become chieftain for their own sake. However, you do for the sake of our people. Thank goodness she's not suspecting me of being an evil spirit. The former chieftain was just like you. He would do anything for the sake of barbarians. Do you know what happened to him? The War of Sacred Relics. That's right. It began when a barbarian picked up a sacred relic of the elves inside the labyrinth. The elves believed their sacred relic had been stolen and tried to capture the barbarian to interrogate him. That warrior strongly resisted and died in the process. Enraged, the former chieftain declared war on the elves that lasted more than a year until the royal court intervened. The former chieftain died in battle. The War of Sacred Relics was the biggest contributing factor to barbarians' downfall, as so many warriors to lead to the next generation died in that war. The Mage's Tower soon made an announcement that Barbarian's heart is a valuable ingredient for magical research. When I visited the Tower Master, they said they have no reason to give up on the research ingredients for our sake, but we couldn't start a war against the tower. Like I said, you could have, right? Maybe things would have been better if I warned young warriors about the dangers like you said. Then why didn't you, if you really thought so? You are a foolish warrior. You only plant the seeds of hatred towards humans in the hearts of young warriors, against plunderers, not humans. And you honestly think they can differentiate between the two. Alright, why can't we hate humans? Because if we hate them, there is no place for us to live. And you got a point. You're afraid of the royal court of Ravdonia, which I understand. I'm well aware of the power and influence the royal court holds. However, the chieftain doesn't seem to be afraid. There probably is nobody in this world who is not afraid of that man, of the royal court's political power, or his military prowess. If you meet him one day, rather, you will understand me. He seems to be terrified of the king as an individual. Shit, the king must got that aura, boy. He must. I mean, if you look at him, it makes sense. It makes sense. I will let educating the young warriors about plunderers slide, but don't make them harbor deep hatred towards humans. Okay, and if you really want to be the chieftain, you must become stronger warrior. Then I will keep my eyes on you until you prove yourself. Recognition, I guess. Right. One more thing before you go. That wasn't a bad punch. That's my line. Are they all here because of me? What the? He looks fine, but wasn't the chieftain nose bleeding? Really? And he's still walking on his 2 feet. Knowing the chieftain, maybe you really recognize him. Are you okay? I heard you fought with the chieftain. Oh, I'm fine, don't worry. What happened? I heard you told him you want to be chieftain. Really? He said I must prove myself by getting stronger. You have to defeat him in combat. That'll be difficult, even for Lil Valken. Alright, what did you tell him, Bjorn? It won't take too long. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit. That was my answer. I met with Karen on my way out and made sure not to teach baby barbarians to deeply hate humans. What the chieftain said makes sense too, but you told me humans were our enemies. Not all humans are enemies. There actually are great warriors among them. One of them is known as Dwalki. He used to be Bjorn's companion. Let me tell you what happened. A moment later, I see. He was a human, but a truly fine individual. I'm sweating from my eye. Yes, you are. Is it okay for me to share his story with other warriors? About Dwalki? Oh, that is such a brilliant idea. That would be a great example of showing not all humans are bad. A warrior like him deserves all the praise. But Dwalki is a mage, not a warrior. That is a funny joke, Bjorn. Someone that throws his life away to protect his companions is a true warrior, if you say so. I suppose that's the way it is if 2 true barbarians claim so. After leaving the Holy Land, I returned to my place with Anar and told her to use my empty room next to mine. Can I really sleep in a place like this? A bed? A window? Seriously? She like, am I living a dream? Of course, you don't have to pay me back for something like this. Bjorn, I will be a loyal friend for the rest of my life. Whatever you want from me, just say the word and I'll get it done. Be quiet, we're not in our holy land, and don't jump. Good, just be careful, Bjorn. Oh shit. Misha is not what it looks like. I heard loud noises, so I came here. Who is that woman? Yeah, this don't look good at all. This does not look good at all. You were here? Say hi to each other. This is our newest team member, Anar. I told you about her. You must be Misha. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, likewise. Bjorn, can you come with me for a second? Poor Bjorn. That boy can't catch a goddamn break. You clearly said she was a barbarian before, didn't you? I did. There's no way she's a barbarian. What do you mean? She's a barbarian just like me. What kind of barbarian is that small and oh shit, you said the S word. Misha, Are you insulting me because I am short? No, you heard it wrong. I heard everything. I have very good ears. Sorry, but that's not what I meant by that. I was just saying you were so beautiful. What? There you go again with your insults. I challenge you to a fight. What? How is calling you beautiful an insult? What's wrong with the way you finish your sentences? Are you mocking me? I speak like this because I hurt my tongue when I was young. I demand an apology. Well, I'm glad they cleared all that up. Next day, at a cafe near the administration office, I went to a social gathering Tier 7 office Shavin holds on a monthly basis for social reasons. It isn't exactly my cup of tea, but I went because Shavin sometimes shares useful information about the government. I can't help but think Shavin's doing this for her. It seems that Shavin wants me to be good friends with Ragnar for some reason. In that case, Ragnar, would you be interested in becoming an adventurer? You've asked me this before. No, wait, what kind of suggestion is that? What the? I actually thought she'd agree. You would decline the offer, right? The labyrinth is too dangerous. There's nothing to worry about, Shavin. I won't be going anywhere. So that's a no. I'm sorry, but I like my job as a librarian. Are you sure about that? It didn't look that way. What a bummer, especially since I found out that she's at least a Tier 5 mage from this gathering. But I guess there has to be a reason a mage of her caliber is working as a librarian. I don't understand why you offer her that, Mr. Bjorn. What about the mage in your party? He died. Oh. In the meeting. I mean, that is kind of a mood killer. Then I went to meet someone I really had to. So basically, you're trying to recruit me again. Do you remember the terms and conditions I mentioned before? You wanted all members to be at least Tier 6 and preferred to have a priest in the party. So do you remember? What's the status? I decided to be honest with her. First, I began with the fact that there was no priest. I told her about Misha, a Tier 7 melee damage dealer. Tier 7. She will be promoted to Tier 6 within this month. She seems skeptical, so I also informed her of tiers of essences Misha has. If you say so. There was no need to describe Anar in depth, since we cleared Bloody Citadel together. Did she really inherit a Tier 4 essence? I guess I can take that into consideration. Of course you can, she's basically a Tier 6 adventurer already. I'll spar with her, I guarantee you that. I'll be the judge of that. What about the last member? His name was Admin, a Tier 5 adventurer from the Black Bear tribe. Amonte described him as a ranged dealer using a large crossbow, who also summons a tank to make the team battles easier. If that's true, someone like him would be welcome in any party. Why did he decide to travel with you? Long story. But he said I didn't look like someone that would stab party members in the back. Fair enough, I suppose you are trustworthy as a companion. Wait, what about the navigator of the party? That's the question I've been waiting for. I forgot to tell you this. Eric Fried is a wayfinder. Are you serious? Will you believe me if I swear on my honor? The presence of a wayfinder in a party drastically increases the amount of loot. No, there's no need. Now this recruitment offer is clearly tempting even for Aurora. I thought it was Aurora, whatever. Of course, it will be a great opportunity for you as well. You always grumble about how little you get for your research. We will advance to at least the 6th floor each time, so it will be worth it. The wayfinder in a party will most likely enter the rift or find hidden spaces in the labyrinth from time to time. I'm not going to tell her that Barbarian is bad with directions. A proper mage like you would know the significance of traveling alongside a wayfinder. Well, gosh, I can't heartlessly decline if you insist. But there is one condition. Oh Lord, another one. What is it? My utmost priority is always my research. Adventure comes next. Explain in simple terms. If there's a research topic I must focus my efforts on, I may take a break from exploration for a month or two. There's a chance I may even quit the team depending on how it goes. Fine. That had me nervous, but it was understandable. Just inform me in advance because I will need to recruit a new mage if you're quitting. Will do. then we really are companions. I look forward to working with you. Likewise. Aurora Raven, Orthodox Tier 6 Mage, All Minion School of Magic has been recruited. Nothing special happened for the next few days. Really not. Have you really been entering the labyrinth alone the whole time, honey? Oh shit. Please forgive me, I can explain. Think of our kid you're carrying. Sorry, admin. I didn't know you were keeping it as... God damn it, Misha. Got that man in trouble. It was so peaceful. Yeah, I bet it was. And 15 days before the trip, it was time for that again. Your soul is resonating and is drawn into a special realm. Oh, we've been going back there, huh? Well, hopefully we get some other good information this time. But that's it for today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.